Hello, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to talk about bedbugs. Bedbugs are insects from the genus Semes that feed on blood, usually at night. Their bite can result in a number of health impacts, including skin rashes, psychological effects, and allergic symptoms. Bedbugs bites may lead to skin changes ranging from small areas of redness to prominent blisters. Bedbugs bites are caused primarily by two species of insect, Semes letularius, that's the common bedbug, and Semes hemipterus, found primarily in the tropics. Semes letularius is the species best adapted to human environment, but it is also known to be from birds, Chiroptera, Gallus, that is chicken and its relatives, Myotis, and sheep. It is found in temperate climate throughout the world. Their size ranges between 1 to 7 millimeters. They spread by crawling between nearby locations or by being carried within personal items. These insects feed exclusively on blood and at any stage of development may survive up to 70 days without feeding. Adult Semes are light brown to reddish brown, flat, oval, and have no hind wings. The front wings are vestigial and reduced to pad-like structures. Adults grow to 4 and 5 millimeters and 1.5 to 3 millimeters long wide. Female common bedbugs can lay 1 to 10 eggs per day and 200 to 500 eggs in their lifetime, whereas female tropical bedbugs can lay about 50 eggs in their lifetime. Bedbugs have 5 immature nymph life stages and a final sexually matured adult stage. Bedbugs need at least one blood meal in order to advance to the next stage of development. They shed their skins through a dices at each stage, discarding their outer exoskeleton. Newly hatched nymphs are translucent, light in color, and become browner as they molt and reach maturity. Bedbugs may be mistaken for other insects such as book lice and cockroaches or carpet beetles. However, when warm and active, their environment are more ant-like, and like most other true bugs, they emit a characteristic disagreeable odor when crushed. Bedbugs are obligatory bloodsuckers. They have mouthparts that saw through the skin and inject saliva with anticoagulants and painkillers. Sensitivity of human varies from extreme allergic reaction to no reaction at all, about 20%. The bite usually produces a swelling with no red spots, but when many bugs feed on a small area, reddish spots may appear after the swelling subsides. Bedbugs prefer exposed skin, preferably the face, neck, arms of a sleeping person. Bedbugs, like fleas, tend to bite in rows. They are likely to be 2 or 3 bites in each row. This is probably because the bedbug is interrupted while feeding and then comes back about half an inch further down for its next bite. Bedbugs are attracted to their host primarily by carbon dioxide, secondly by warmth, and also by certain chemicals. There is strong evidence that bedbugs can respond and orient towards human odors, independently of all other host cues. Semes letularius feed only every 5 to 7 days, which suggests that it does not spend the majority of its life searching for a host. When a bedbug is starved, it leaves its shelter and searches for a host. It returns to its shelter after successful feeding or if it encountered exposure to light. Semes letularius aggregate under all life stages and mating conditions. Bedbugs may choose to aggregate because of predation, resistance to desiccation, and more opportunities to find a mate. Airborne pheromones are responsible for aggregations. Bedbugs are found everywhere in the world. Before the 1950s, about 30% of houses in the United States had bedbugs. This percentage has fallen, which is believed to be partly due to the use of DDT to kill cockroaches. The invention of the vacuum cleaner and simplification of furniture design may have also played a role in the decrease. Others believe it might simply be the cyclical nature of the organism. However, rates of infestations in developed countries have increased dramatically since the 1980s. This is thought to be due to greater foreign travel, increased immigration from the developing world to the developed world, more frequent exchange of second-hand furnishings among homes, a great focus on control of other pests resulting in neglect of bedbugs countermeasures, and increasing bedbugs resistance to pesticide. The decrease in cockroach populations due to insecticide use may have aided bedbugs resurgence since cockroaches eat bedbugs. Increasing resistance to DDT and other potent pesticides may have also contributed. Where can bedbugs live? They can live in apartments, shelters, hotels, rooming houses, dorm rooms, cruise ships, buses, trains, and others. Symptoms may take between minutes to days to appear, and itchiness is generally present. Some individuals may feel tired or have a fever. Typically, uncovered areas of the body are affected. Their bites are not known to transmit any infectious disease. Complications may really include areas of dead skin and vasculitis. Bites can take up to 14 days to become visible, but often appear within several days. Bedbugs bites are larger than flea bites and do not usually have a red dot at the center. Some individuals, however, may become ill and nauseous. It is possible to get scars and skin infections from scratching the bite. Very rarely, people might have an anaphylactic reaction to bedbugs bite. It is possible but rare to have an asthmatic reaction to bedbugs. Detection. Bedbugs can occur singly but tend to congregate once established. Although strictly parasitic, they spend only a tiny fraction of their lives physically attached to host. Once a bedbug finishes feeding, it follows a chemical trail to return to a nearby harborage, commonly in or near beds or couches, where they live in clusters of adults, juveniles, and eggs. These places may include luggage, vehicle interiors, furniture, bedside clutter, even inside electrical sockets or laptop computers. Bedbugs may also lodge near animals that have nested within a dwelling, such as bats, birds, or rodents. They can also survive by feeding on domestic cats and dogs, though humans are the preferred host of Semes letularius. A severe bedbug infestation can be detected by their characteristic pungent sweet smell, which has been described as like rotten raspberries. Bedbugs detection dogs are trained to pinpoint infestations with a possible accuracy rate between 11% and 83%. Prevention. To prevent bringing home bedbugs from outside the home, people are advised to take precautions after visiting an infested site or traveling on means of transport that may be infested. Precautions include checking shoes on leaving the site, changing clothes outside the house before entering, and putting the used clothes in a clothes dryer outside the house. When visiting a new lodging, it is advised to check the bed before taking suitcase into the sleeping area and putting the suitcase on a raised stand to make bedbugs less likely to crawl in. Clothes should be hung up or left in the suitcase rather than left on the floor. Additionally, preventative measures include sealing cracks and crevices where bedbugs often hide, inspecting furniture, and close all wall openings or gaps. Bedbugs tend to hide in dark places, such as cracks in walls. Second-hand furniture may harbor bedbugs. Management. Avoiding repeated bites can be difficult since it usually requires eradicating bedbugs from a home or a workplace. Eradication is most effective using non-chemical control method. Non-chemical control methods include vacuuming carpet and furniture, often with scrapping, into a disposable bag, which is then sealed into a plastic bag or prevent reinfestation. Other methods include removing textile material from an area and washing them in hot water at least 60 degrees Celsius or freezing them at 20 degrees Celsius, that is -4 Fahrenheit. Most consumer-grade freezers are inadequate to kill bedbugs because they cannot create sufficient low temperature. Unremovable textiles such as mattresses can be steamed to at least 60 degrees Celsius, and this method can penetrate deep into textiles to effectively kill bedbugs, potentially under 1 minute. Heating tents or chambers can be used for infested materials, or entire room can be heated to at least 55 degrees Celsius to effectively eradicate infestation. There is no evidence to indicate that a combination of non-chemical method plus insecticide is more effective than non-chemical method alone with regards to eradication of bedbugs infestation. Insecticides are mostly ineffective for the eradication of bedbugs infestation, as most bedbugs are resistant to insecticides, including pyrethroids, which are found in approximately 90% of commercial-grade insecticide. Furthermore, insect foragers known as bug bombs are ineffective in the eradication of bedbugs infestation, as they are unable to penetrate bed bug harbораges. Resistance to pesticide has increased significantly over time, and there are concerns about harm to health from their use. Once established, bedbugs are extremely difficult to get rid of, particularly in buildings with multiple dwellings, as they may be present in other parts of the building than the dwelling being treated, and can re-establish populations by moving from infested to decontaminated areas. Mechanical approaches such as vacuuming up the insect and heat treating or wrapping mattresses are effective. An hour at a temperature of 45 degrees Celsius or 2 hours at less than 17 degrees Celsius kills them. This may include domestic clothes dryer for fabric or a commercial steamer. Bedbugs and their eggs will die on contact when exposed to surface temperature above 180 Fahrenheit or 82 degrees Celsius, and a steamer can reach where above 110 degrees Celsius. A study found 100% mortality rate for bedbugs exposed to temperatures greater than 50 degrees Celsius for more than 2 minutes. The study recommended maintaining temperature of about 48 degrees Celsius for more than 20 minutes to effectively kill all life stages of bedbugs, and because in practice treatment time of 6 to 8 hours are used to account for cracks and indoor clutters. This method is expensive and has caused fire. Starving bedbugs is not effective as they can survive without eating for 135 to 300 days depending on temperature. Insecticides that have historically been found effective include pyrethroid, diclovers, and malathion. Resistance to pesticide has increased significantly in recent decades. The carbamate insecticide proposal is highly toxic to bedbugs, but it has potential toxicity to children exposed to it. Boric acid, occasionally applied as a safe indoor insecticide, is not effective against bedbugs because they do not groom. Thank you and subscribe to my channel.